Hi, it's me again with CorelDraw tips and tricks. A few weeks ago, I made an ornament with using two trees in a cabin. I'm just going to do the two trees. I kind of discovered a new way to do it that makes life a little easier. So my ornament is 3.25. You can make any size you want. I'm going to take these trees and reduce them. I want one of them a little bit bigger than the other one, but these are exactly the same tree, so I'm going to mirror one of them not up and down, left and right, so they kind of look good. Then I'm going to kind of put them together, maybe one above the other, and I'm going to weld them, and that way they'll become one piece. Now, I'm going to reduce them to put them in our scene here. That's a little bit too big because you want to be able to put a name or something else. So I'm going to have some of the tree outside the ornament. So really what I should do is mirror them the other way. Well, no, I just need this one a little bit lower. So I'm going to back up here. I'm going to put them in the circle first before I welded them. Back up a little bit. There we go. So I'm going to go ahead and put my trees in. Whoa, I need to make them both smaller so I can select both of them and reduce them in size quite a bit because I don't want the trunk of one of them showing. So we're going to put like this one there, and we could put it right in there, and that'll be good. So I can select them both and I can weld them now, and they're one piece. The trunks are pretty good. I'm going to actually take the shape tool and take these two and just, well, you know what? I don't want the trunk showing, so I'm going to take the virtual segment delete key and just delete that. Now, to get the inside and the outside shape, matter of fact, I don't want that part of the trunk. I'm going to take another ellipse. I'm going to Control D and make a duplicate, and I'm going to make it 3.125. That way it's well, you know what? Let's make it a 1/4 inch. Let's make it 3 inches. That'll give it some strength. Now, there's a lot of ways to look at this, and one of them would be to cut all these lines out. But I kind of came up with a better way. If we select this, it's just 3+ inches. So let's make our nudge factor 5. Then let's take our Smart Fill tool, set on any color, and let's fill in the inside. And then let's take a rectangle and take the Smart Fill tool and fill up the outside, and then move that over. And then take the Smart Fill tool, set on just another color so you could make it stand out. And you fill that in, and we can nudge that over. And then I can left click, right click in red and make sure it's a hairline. I have to click off of it, and it's a hairline. So that's what the outside is going to look like. It's going to have, let's say you're going to make this walnut. And we did the video of the day, so I'm going to make this with my ratio locked. I'm going to make it actually, I need an even number. So I tell you what, with my ratio unlocked, I'm going to make both of them 3.25. Well, that makes it too much of an oval. Well, that's good enough, because all I really need is a circle that's 3.25. So I'm going to take another ellipse and make it 3.25. I had my ratio unlocked. So lock your ratio, 3.25. And you don't have to put it on there right now, because it's not going to center, because if we make this one black and select them both, it's not going to center on the center of the page because it's two different size circles. You don't really need to do that anyway, but what we can do is grab that quadrant and put it on top of that quadrant. Now you can write your text in here, and let's just do, I didn't have anything selected, so it's going to make Brianna. And this is if you were not going to, if you were just going to engrave it, because it doesn't have to be, you're just going to engrave it. So you put Brianna there, And you could add a few stars. And I'd go ahead and make them black and take away the outline so you will not cut it out, because you're not going to cut this out. And then a good trick is just to start moving and hold down your space bar and then just click your space bar and it'll put stars wherever you want to put them. And you could make them smaller. You know, you could take this one and reduce it by 75%. You know, take this one and reduce it by, you could either make it smaller or just 75%. Now, if we take our red and nudge it out of the way, and if you would make this I'll tell you what, let's do this. Let's nudge it up. And let's make that a kind of like a light wood color. And then bring it back down. And that's what let's say you're going to use just plywood. I'd go ahead and take away the outline. So that's going to be the plywood. And if I just did one a while back with a maple, or no, excuse me, walnut, which is a darker wood, and fill that in, take away the outline. Well, we don't really have to take away the outline. We'll just nudge that over, because you're going to need this one to cut out. And if you nudge that back, that's what your ornament's going to look like. Some of the tree is going to be on the outside. This will be engraved. And of course, you would put your holder, and I showed that the other day in a video. You would actually take your holder and let's put an outline to it. And you'd put your holder on that outline, your ring or whatever you're going to do. But I just mainly want to show you that this is kind of like welding, but welding with the Smart Fill tool, basically. Anyway, I hope that helped just a little bit. And thank you for watching.